Welcome to the Colourful Creativity Podcast. My name is Carolien and this is episode 33. And this is Binks, who wanted to be here but now wants to be gone. If you think the setup changed, well, a little bit. I have got my daylight lamps on, one here and one there. And I'm hoping I can fix the light with that, because it's really getting dark and I hope to be able to film in winter this way. We've got a really grey day, freezing cold. I've been out already and I froze my toes off, something like that. I didn't expect it to be that cold, so I wore my hand knitted socks into a pair of sneakers, which was like a very bad choice. So, you can find me online as Carolien everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Etsy. Carolien.etsy.com is the Etsy shop. There is a blog with show notes, blog.carolien.nl. And there's a Ravelry group, the Colourful Creativity group on Ravelry, which can be found in the group section there. Or you can just follow the link down here. Also, I have a newsletter now. The link can be found in the subscription box. The information box on YouTube or in the show notes on my blog. If you subscribe there, you will get a newsletter somewhere around once a week to once a month-ish. I will only email you if I have something nice to tell you, like there's a new podcast up, there's a shop update, there's new craft night dates or new course or class dates. I won't be emailing you because I have to email every week. If I don't have anything to tell you, I will not email you. So, that said, coupon codes will be also in there. The first newsletter went out last week. Which I'm really proud of. I finally had the courage to send that first newsletter. And there was a coupon code in there for 10% off. This week there will be another newsletter going out, probably after publishing this recording, but we'll see. You can subscribe there and then you will get all the Carolien and Colourful Creativity news. So, I am back already in 1 week. Why? Well, because I have so many acquisitions at the moment. There's so many swaps, gifts, etc. coming in that I thought I would go on now. I will be doing like the whole back order stuff that came already just before I left on vacation, and which I skipped in the previous episode about UK. So, but first, no finished objects, because I wasn't that quick and there was a little in-between thingy I had to cast on, so I couldn't finish my Geeky Puff and Nipalooza socks. But I think they are half finished. They're hose. So, ho ho ho. Here they are. They are only in need of a heel. I had to figure out how much room I had to leave for the heel. So I think it's about 1.5 inch less than the foot size, where I will do a small cut and then insert the heel. So here you can see them. Actually, the daylight lamp isn't that bad. It shows it very well for me on screen, so I hope it will be nice for you as well. These socks were knit on 2.5mm Haya bamboos, and the yarn I use, where I don't have a tag at the moment because they probably were in a different bag, I'll do it here, is Knit Picks Felici in the, I think it was the Madrigal colorway. So I hope to be able to finish these before the weekend. Then I will have a new pair of socks. Yay! And I was keeping these in my Colourful Creativity Christmas bag because it's almost Christmas. So where else to store them? Finally, all those Christmas bags can come out again. I love that. So that's one. Then here is a empty needle, a higher sharp interchangeable of 5.5 millimeter, 60 centimeters in total, with also a ho ho. Christmassy, right? Ho ho ho. And this is a single mitten for my husband. This is a pattern I made myself to teach. Here you can see it. He chose it himself, this color. He steals my dark blue ones at the moment because it's too cold. And he hurt a tendon in his thumb, somewhere here, wrist, thumb area, which meant that he has a lot of pain, and when it's cold it hurts. So these were like perfect to keep this part warm. So well, I thought you can use mine until I make you new ones. I am totally fine with that. The yarn I'm using is, I have to do it like this, I think. Scheepjes Stonewashed XL. This color is called Lemon Quartz. Maybe I can do it like this. Oh yeah, that works too. And this is a 70% cotton and 30% acrylic blend. It's nice and warm, nice and thick, and really quick. I did this in like an evening, less than an hour. I didn't even knit fully the whole evening, so it will be done next week for sure, probably before the weekend. So my husband has his fingerless mittens then, and I will be writing down this pattern. I already wrote it down in Dutch. I am test knitting my own pattern at the moment, so I will make photos and then wrap it up and put it online as my first design. So that will be cool. And the newsletter will be, of course, telling you when it's up. So it wasn't even in a project bag, it was just lying on the table because that was easier. So next up is in a project bag. This is in my new Knit Run Dig bag by Sam, and she is knitrundig.etsy.com. It says so on the label. And this bag I got at the Geeky Puffin Knit Palooza, and in here is a cake of hand dyed yarn. I will show it here first. Let's see if that works. You can see some speckling. Probably here better for the color. And this colorway is a hand dyed one by me, and it's called Christmas Pickle. Because, well, I recently found out about the Christmas pickle or the Christmas gurk, the Weihnachtsgurke tradition, and I thought that would make a really, really nice color because I love the green, but I didn't want to go like obviously Christmassy green. So I thought I would go for this as a Christmas colorway, and I am knitting a swatch, and this is all I have done. So you can't really tell what it's gonna be. I did 2 rows to cast on and then 2 rows of 2x2 ribbing. And I am knitting these on the CoWo 2.5 millimeter interchangeable needles. And where I hated the sturdiness of the cable of my normal circular CoWos, I even sold them. I love how these are. I will not say that I like these better than Hayahayas, because my Hayahaya sharps are a bit more sharp, and I do love the flexibility of those cables, but these come in as a good second. I was just curious, I had to try them, and I did. And this is just gonna be a swatch, and I will show you in a second. I have to put my needles back in there. Poke me nuts. It's just amazing. And then you can pop it in your bag and the needles won't poke through. I do have to be careful because Leia is eating the elastic band. She's looking at me like, what? You say my name. Oh, and well, let's not save it till the end. This is how the Christmas pickle looks in a skein. It's like creamy color with greens and speckles of brown. Here you can see some brown. So, and this is on soft sock. I will be dyeing up more on sparkle and on normal sock base, and I hope they are dry on Friday so I can put them in my shop before, well, yeah, and before I publish all of this. So yes, that's what on my needles, and then I think we will just go on with acquisitions because there's a lot. First, crinkly bits. There is a cute little baggie by Hatchblatt Regina. There's another acquisition in there, so let me get that out first. Because before I went on vacation, I ordered her mini set. And there are like 10 minis, and I have to look up all the names because I don't know them. I think one's called Matchhosen. I think that's this one, but I'm not sure. Maybe with, I'm not sure. Something with honey. Don't call me honey or something. But well, they are on the soft sock base. Here you can see it all. You know what? I'm gonna turn the lamp. Maybe that helps. I hope you saw it all. The names are on there. I just have to find out which one is which. But that's fine. So much hosen, don't call me honey. Was indeed right. Let me put it back before the cats start eating them. I have no clue what this is going to be. Maybe a pair of socks, but it might also be something like squares or whatever. And then there was a card, a really sweet card. Take it from the envelope. There was some tea, some clipper tea and some yogi tea. This is the card. With love. And well, yeah, let's not read the card. It is from Saskia, who is Sassy Sheep NL. And there were 2 little stitch markers in here. Totally unsure if you can see this. There's a little apple slice. And there is a donut. Aren't they cute? I love them. And she immediately thought of me when she found them back. And I think she might be making some more. So maybe she will open an Etsy shop. You can buy them. I'm very sure I will. Because I love these little things. So that was there for a long time already. It was the 31st of October it was shipped. So you can imagine how long that took for me to show you. Because it didn't take that long to get here, of course. Then I have another beautiful card, which I will read. From Tonya. And Tonya is TV with 6, I believe, on Instagram, if I pronounce that right and have the letters not mixed up. And well, I told you about the pattern scribe that never arrived. So Tonya replied to my Instagram post and she had some that she wanted to send me and she wanted to swap with me. So let me find that first. I got the pattern scribe Clover. Yay! I now have 6 balls and these will make awesome socks. And I already have them ready for an empty needle. And now I remember, I think I have to knit them on 2.75 millimeter, and that needle is empty. That means I can start right away. That's a bad thing, you know me. But that was not the only one she sent me, because there were 4 more colors in there. Thank you, Tonya. I love these. I so love these colors. So now I have a lot of pen and scribe. Yay! But that wasn't the only thing she sent me, because Tonya is a really big sweetheart and she makes really beautiful things, like this notions pouch. She makes it herself. Tonya stitches. Let's see if I can get the focus on there. Yes. Isn't that a cute flowery baggie? I love it. Inside nice and white, which makes it easy to find your things. Beautiful made. But not the only thing, because there was also a project bag. Look at that. Beautiful handle. Also again, Tonya stitches. Beautiful labels, Tonya. Really beautiful. And boxed, so it opens up really wide. It's just great. I love that big handle. I now know why handles are nice, because that makes it easier to take them on a plane. Yes, I noticed that. So, project bag. And then there was more. Crazy Tonya. I have to put them a bit right. So, she also makes stitch markers. Look, feathers and owls. Let me see, where are they? Put them up like that. And Tonya's stitches. So, I think she has an Etsy shop, and that link will be in my show notes, of course. And then there was also some tea, like some baggies. I love Ziplocs from different countries. They always look different. It's really funny. So, a peppermint tea, a chamomile tea, and another herbal tea. Nice teas. We all love tea. And some candy. And she told me it was from Chile. So I'm really curious what this is gonna be. And yes, I was that good of a girl to save it, Tonya. I wanted to show it first. It's chocolate. But what? I don't know. Since my Spanish is not that good. Except for the muy grande. So the very big. So we'll see what that is now. Finally can taste it. So that was the first box. Then, let me show this one to you, because it's just too nice. When we were in London, I got sick. I told you last time. And I felt really sorry for myself on that Monday. And then I thought, let me just Google Mind to Get Yarn by Trailing Clouds. Because you never know when it's online. And I squealed. It was there in her Etsy shop, which I had never found before. I only found her website. And I said to my husband, I have to order this now. And he said, yes, you do. I understand. He saw me squishing with this yarn already over half a year ago, because a friend had this yarn with her, and she showed it to me, and I was like, this is the holy grail of yarn, I want this. And I couldn't get it for over a year already. So he was like, yes, you can order. So I have my own Mind to Get yarn. And at the retreat, the Geeky Puff and Knit Palooza, was someone who also had this yarn and was knitting a pair of socks of it. And it was so inspirational to get it. So I thought it was really fitting that I got this while being in London and having seen the whole underground colors real life. So I'm very, very happy with this. You can see me shine and smile now. I am so happy with this. I would almost say I don't need any other yarns now anymore because I have this now, my holy grail. So I have to find a new holy grail. That's what happens then, right? So now there is like a whole bit of yarn piggery here. It is huge what I got. I have a friend who lives in Germany, very close to me, and she has a special store called Postenbörse. I never heard of that before, but it's a discount store where they get all the discontinued stuff out. The cats are now playing with the box. Now they finally can, because I took the yarn out. And well, she showed a photo of a lot of balls of yarn. That's not all. I am trying to get more. Those two have to be there too. So 8 balls of hot socks by Grundel. And I have 3 colors. Solids. Here you can see it well. A little bit better. This is a little bit more fuchsia than it looks on screen to me. And mustard and aqua, petrol, turquoise, how you want to call it. I'm fine. It just says color 47. And this one, a more mixed variegated yarn. Maybe it's a bit self-striping, I don't know yet, but I'm fine with either. And I think it will be very nice to combine these two. Make the toes and the rest of this. Toes and heels, cuff, we'll have to see how that goes. And I think this is a great combination as well, but also very nice for other contrasting things. So, and these were like €1.59. Crazy price, really. So where do I put this? I will put it up there. Then I was a very, well, no, I wasn't naughty. I just had to buy another bag. And this is another Knit Run Dig bag. And there was a coupon code in the goodie bag. And I really love it. And these are like Christmas stockings with cats and mice and birds. And also a doggy and some fish and wintry fabric on top. And a pink polka dot in there. And then there was also this cute little stitch marker in there. I don't know if you want to. Here you can see the shop. Put this here. Knit Run Dig by Sam. And I really love this bag. Actually, I think I will just start using it. Just like that. My project has a project bag. No, let's not put it in there. That's not useful. Then, I have to say, I'm not showing you everything, because this is like the stuff that accumulated over time. And I have to show it. I'm not even showing you the stuff I bought last weekend or that came in this week from the Get Your Yarn Wishes granted, because it's just otherwise too freaking much. So, crinkly, very boring, but really happy with this. These are 2 skeins of MCN yarn, and I got these from Sarah's Texture Crafts because I got a skein from her this year. One to give away to a viewer and one to keep for myself for the podiversary. That was it. That was the word I was looking for. And I really want to make a 3-color cashmere cowl or something with that skein, but I wanted the base to be the same. And I couldn't find it anywhere, so I asked her if she had some dyed, and she didn't. And then I asked if she had some bare, and she didn't have that at that time as well. So I did order it, and she sent it to me, which was really, really awesome. And it was so quick, so thank you very much, Sarah. I really love it, and I have to see what color I'm gonna dye. I think I will leave one white, and then the other one will be a semi-solid, maybe a purple, since the other one is purple with pink. I will have to see what I will do. So that is dead. Then 2 more people, 2 more. One is huge, and even more huge than I am showing you, because my mother has knit socks again. She knit 5 pairs of socks for the charity from Tante Lies on Terschelling, the yarn store there. And the charity is for medication for a little boy who is really sick. And he has a metabolism disease. So yeah, my mom knit socks, and if you were knitting socks, you could pay 10 euros and the pair of socks, and you could get 10 balls of yarn. 5 pairs of socks, 50 balls of yarn. But Tante Lies was so sweet that she even sent us 60 balls of yarn. That box was huge. And yeah, what can I say? I have a photo of that here because I already gave my mom her half. Well, her half. My mom ordered 20 balls of grey glitter yarn to make a cardigan. And she also got the 10 balls of pink grey stripy yarn because she can make a cardigan from that for my grandmother. I hope that she can do that because that's the plan. Also, there were some mixed balls in there, and I have like these 4, and I gave my mom the rest because, well, my mom paid the 50 euro. I only paid for the shipping twice. One time for the socks to ship and one time for the box to come with the yarn. And then I thought, oh mom, I don't need that many balls of yarn. You've seen what else came into my home. It's not that I don't have any yarn. So I could now say, well, she has enough yarn. Said no knitter ever. Ha 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 ha. And then she laughed and laughed and laughed. You know it. You know the quote. So I have this Invicta Everest in pink and black. I have this Invicta Mont Blanc. All the yarn is by Streepjes. I have this Invicta Alpe d'Huez, which is going to knit up like this stripy sock. I think it's cute. I think my friend who lives a bit further away in Germany will be very happy with that. These will be for my husband. Hope you can see that. There's a bit of a patterning, self-striping in there. The light outside is gone. It's already dark and it's just after 4. So crappy. And this is Invicta Everest in a more muted pastel color, but I thought maybe that will be nice. It's brown and old pink, like the old roses pink. I'm not sure how you would call that, but we call it old pink. So all the yarn. Oops, that was the wooden statue that hit the window. But that was not all, because you saw many more packages of yarn. I have like 20 balls, like 2 big packages of this. I'm not really sure. You know what? I'm gonna open one because that makes it easier to show, because it's really subtle. Let me see if this works. Not really, right? So this is Invicta Glamour by escapious, and it has a shimmer which doesn't really show. Yes, there it is. You can see it. And these 20 balls will be a cardigan for me. I have no clue which pattern. I have found a few that I like. And I think because this is, of course, a fingering sock weight yarn, I am planning on doing a double thread. It goes a bit quicker. Yeah. Do not go into that bag. She was trying to get in the bag with the yarn. I have to get it off. Let me put this up here because that's what I want to show you in a bit. The small box got stuck in the big box. So, my dear friend Monique from Frog Peak Creations. I finally have a card now. No phone numbers on here. No, that's good. So, hello, there it is. You can see. And her package arrived. Yay. First things first. Chocolate. This one is peanut butter. I'm so excited. We don't have that here. I really want to taste it. And this one is crispy. And I think we have crispy, but here they come in a blue bag. So they might be different. And I'm gonna try that. And probably the peanut butter is mine and the crispy is for Robert. Yes, I did that. I'm gonna get the crinkle out of the way because the M&Ms were not the most important part. No, I know they are important to me, but this one was way more exciting, of course. This is Caterpillar green yarn in the colorway Concrete and Tulips. I had to check if I was right. And this is a 80% superwash merino wool and 20% nylon yarn. And this is a self-striping yarn with gray color. Maybe you can see the colors a bit. Let me turn it again. It's really beautiful. I really love it. It's really soft and very nice. That was not all, because in there was also this book by Tin Can Knits, matte color, and it's so exciting. It was signed. It was actually signed to me. Dear Carolien, enjoy a colorful wardrobe. And then it was by Alexa and Emily signed. So, very excited. Because, well, my wardrobe is colorful. And then there were some other extras in here. Like a card. Also, some David's tea. And we don't have that here either. So I'm very excited to try this. And I've shown it, so I finally can try. And there were some buttons in here as well. And this is a Nikuzuki knits. I have not heard of that. So it's a little cat. Then I have a Sweet Georgia button. And then there is the Grocery Girls Sock Talk button, which is cool. Very cool. And let me put that box aside. It exploded here. I will make a photo for Instagram because this is just crazy. Yarn everywhere. So a whole lot of things that came into my house the last weeks. And well, like I said, there's more, but I will save that for next time. And I can probably podcast every week until at least the end of the year, because I expect more stuff. I will have to see how it goes. Maybe I don't have a lot to share, then it will be 2 weeks again. But for now I thought I have enough to talk a whole episode. Well, what do we have now? Well, now I'll show you this one, because this one is the bag that contains the advent calendar. And since today's Wednesday, the 30th of November, we will start unpacking tomorrow. And this episode won't go live today. So I will probably put this episode up on Friday, which means there's already 2 unpacked packages. And if you want to see what is in here, you can follow me on Instagram, instagram.com/Carolien. And you can see what is in here, because I will unpack one thing every day. And this beautiful bag, Yarn is Like Chocolate, is made by Beer. So Yarn is Like Chocolate. You can never have enough. I can have enough chocolate, I have to admit, because if I eat too much chocolate, I get so sick. And I don't like to eat that much chocolate anymore, because I know now that I get really, really sick. So that is one thing I wanted to tell you. Then there is the news about the next shop update. I was able to put in like 120 products, new products last week in the shop update. So there is still a lot left in the shop. A lot of yarn and a lot of other pretty things like yarn balls, stitch markers, needles. This week I am preparing for a Christmas update. So all the Christmas yarn. So I will be putting in the Christmas pickle, and I hope to have the swatched finished so I can make photos with it. And there's also this one, and this colorway is called Candy Cane Lane. Some of you might have seen it on Instagram. There will also be minis of the Candy Cane Lane. They're really cute. They really look like candy canes. You want to eat them. And this is actually how it looks knit up, which is really cute, I think. Again, the little self-striping effect because of the pooling. And this is 64 stitches and a 2.5mm needle. So that is it for the hand-dyed Christmas yarns. Those 2 and the minis of those 2, because there will also be Christmas pickle minis. Then there will be more minis, like these ones from Grey Granite, and these minis are from the leftover cake I have from Knitting Swatches. So this is what Grey Granite looks like. There is still Grey Granite in the shop, in sock and in soft sock and maybe even in glitter, I'm not sure. But or in sparkle sock. And I'm really distracted because there's 2 cats licking their paws next to my ear. So, oh well. Here you can see also some pooling and a little bit of striping going on. Hope you can see that. It's really getting dark. Very sorry for that. Next time I will be recording in the morning again, I hope. But for now. And this is mint chip. There are mint chip minis now. There's also 3 scales of mint chip in the shop also. But here you can see. And this knits up like this. Almost like self-striping. But it's a pooling effect. So you get a whole different effect every time. Or with more or less stitches and whatever you do with it, but this is 64 stitches on a 2.5mm needle. Then there's this one. This is Opal Klangwelten, and you can see the tag. And the colorway is 1940, or also called pop music. And yeah, this is really bad showing up. I'm sorry. But this looks like Christmas in a ball. And more people have thought of that. So I only have 4 balls left of this, and they will go in the shop as well. And if I had been smart, I would have taken the sock example. Well, I will make a photo of that and insert it here because I think they are upstairs. My mom knit a pair of socks of it, and I could use those as a photo sample. Then I picked up this vase quickly from upstairs to be able to show you some Christmas stitch marker beads that are still dirty, and I have to remove some other beads that are not for camera because sometimes I just like to test some things. But here they are. Cutie little Christmas trees. I will get my hand behind it so you can see them. I will move the lamp again so you can see them. So these are going to be stitch markers, little Christmas trees. And then this here again I have, oh, they're all upside down. I have to keep them like this. So don't be shy, guys. Look at the camera. There is also a bunch of snowmen again. And these will actually go up as made to order. I just made a few. And if it's not enough, then I will make more. But I thought for the first rush of orders I could make them already finished so I can send them out quicker instead of only in 2 weeks. So the snowmen are randomly colored with their shawls. I will not individually photograph them, you will just get a random one, and that's just because otherwise I have to keep making the same twisties. The twisties is what I use for a shawl. That's glass, like twisted in multiple colors, and I just make them randomly. I have a lot of those ready made, and when they are gone, then I just pick the next one. So the shawls of the snowman are random. And if you have a color preference, and I can take it into account, I will do that, and otherwise you would just get one random. I hope that's okay with you guys. And otherwise just say, I want that color or nothing or something in when you order, and I will just give you your money back. So, I think I will check my notes, because I've been rambling along for that long, 45 minutes, for an in-betweener episode. It's like crazy. So, I have some things left for next time, yarn wishes and some shoppings, but that's good. I will save them for next time, so you have something to look forward to. Also, of course, I will show you next time what was in the advent calendar on days 1, 2, how far we're gonna get, and yeah, I think that's it for now. Can't think of anything else I want to tell you, so I am wishing you a lovely weekend or a lovely day whenever you're watching this, and I hope to see you back next time. Bye bye. Oh shoot, I forgot something. So back again. I forgot to mention a wonderful coupon code by Frogpeak Creations. Here you can see all the info. Well, hope you can. Yes, here it is. It's frogpeakcreations.etsy.com, and it's by the lovely Monique, who sent me that wonderful package with the caterpillar green yarn and the mad color by Tin Can Knits book, and the M&Ms, of course. And her coupon is ADVENT16, and you will get 16% off from the 1st of December until the 25th of December. So the whole Advent period, you can get you cannot leave anything for the cats. They will eat things like this even. Jesus Christ. Naughty monster. So, 16% off with Advent 16 until the end of the Advent period, the 25th of December. And otherwise, if you are running late, there's also a coupon code for 10% off with Geluk 2016. And that will last you until the 31st of December. So, with that, I am ending this episode then. And I hope to see you back next time. Bye bye!